Yeah, so we over here at the raised beds that we, just recently planted in the most recent videos, and I want you all to kind of see what's happening over here. Okay, some things is thriving, things is going, they flowing, and we're gonna see all of that. Okay, so should we go? Now this is what we have planted. Remember the bush beans right here? Now they are bushing on out. I'm not even sure if this is a pole bean. I don't know if a seed got mixed up, but it came out of the same pack. I don't know. But remember we planted the potato back here? And so the potato has sprouted all the way up. Okay, and remember those squashes that we had got those zucchinis. They haven't produced any kind of fruit or anything like that. And so we're kind of just waiting to see what's going on with them. All right. And then we also planted the kale, and so it has sprouted as well, both of them. Now something nibbling on it. I don't know what's happening, but something nibbling on a girl. Okay, and then over here, remember the onions? This was the yellow onion, and then this was the purple onion that we had planted. And so they have popped all the way up the little seed bulbs. And then remember right over here the carrots. And so the carrots have sprouted up, okay? The little nanos. Now here go the winter squash right here with two bush beans, okay? Because why, y'all remember Royal decided he wanted to jump up on the bed, and I think two of the beans ended up falling down right there. And so that's how we got the bush beans, okay? Now I want y'all to remember that we put the tomato down here too. The tomato has not went where it's supposed to go. We planted over here by the onions, but it has sprouted all the way over here by the winter squash, okay? So yeah, where you at, girl? Yeah, right here. Now some eating on her too. Same way as some hoes over here. I don't know what's going on out here. But yeah. So that's what's happening in this bed. And then I want you all to take a look over in this bed. Remember the Wakefield cabbage? Now we had an aphid problem. I've been spraying some Dr. Bronner's on there just to kind of get rid of it and spraying it off. But I think they're doing pretty good. They're going to thrive and survive. And then remember the Brussels sprouts. Now, let me tell you something. Brussels sprouts is a magnet for aphids, okay? They are just a magnet for aphids. And so I've been having to come out here and handle these girls every day to make sure they are good, okay? So yeah, if you see the little white residue around it, just know there's a little bit of little soap we done had to spray on there. And yeah, So here we go. We got our spinach now, okay? So I had to, clean the girls up, but our spinach is doing okay. And then back here we got our parsley and our celery. Remember, there was nothing that I had planted, and so I decided to just go ahead and dump some seeds back there. So it's doing pretty good, this whole bed right here, and also this bed over here are just randomness, okay? We're gonna see what happens. Now y'all remember Hurricane Milton has tore up Miss Chiquita Banana, okay? Miss Chiquita Banana, okay? And she is coming back, you know what I'm saying? We got some new leaves going, so we good. And then we got our milkweed back there. She's thriving, okay? I'm glad we got the milkweed. I'll tell you something, I am so excited that the monarchs have really taken to this here garden, because yeah, I want you all to check out this here grapevine. Y'all remember we planted this, and also garlic, okay? Yes. So look at, yes, Miss Lady Finger, yes, baby. And look at the garlic, okay, the garlic. Now I decided to put some bush beans back there. Now I remember telling y'all in a video a while back that you don't want to put the alliums and the bush beans. So I'm not looking really for this to give me any beans, okay? I just want to kind of fix the nitrogen over here so it can kind of feed the grapes and stuff. So that's the whole idea of me throwing these couple of little bush beans in the thing. So I don't want y'all to be alarmed, because I ain't really expecting much out of this. Now if it produces something, that'd be good. That's why I try to plant it a little bit of ways away from the garlic. But we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, and I put a little worm composter down here, and I put about 6 or 7 worms, maybe more than that. It just depends on what was in that handful. And then here go our Miss Discounted Catawba grapes. Now as you can see, she got some new foliage on here. She's extending. We got a new little lifeline now. We got some buddage. And then our garlic is doing really good. Now back here in the corner, the dill, I put some dill right there. And also I have broke off a basil and I just stuck her in the ground too. It's also some dill in the other corner as well. So yeah, I want y'all to check it out, you know what I'm saying? Delvin got the irrigation hooked up, the little sprinklers and everything, the irrigation. Yeah, so I'm excited about that right there. Let's go on around here, and I want y'all to remember we planted the potatoes in the bags. I also planted some other ones over here. I'm gonna show y'all this, but they ain't got none. I just threw them in there the other day. So I'm waiting on these to sprout out. This is like an assortment of potatoes, okay? Red and russet potatoes. This bag has not sprouted, but this one is doing well, okay? So as you can see, those little potatoes that we throw in there, they doing all right. Then got hit Miss Rosemary right here, Miss Rosemary. She's doing all right. And then we got our little chili pepper plant here that we just recently planted. These bags are open. Remember that discounted aloe vera plant that we got for like $3? She's doing pretty good. Also the sweet banana pepper. We had to go ahead and get us another banana pepper because, you know what I'm saying, mother over there, she kind of got, you know, stripped down a little bit after Hurricane Milton. Plus, I noticed that a lot of the old pepper plants, the reason why I got rid of them in the other videos is because I noticed some like mildew on the back of the leaves and stuff, and it was starting to spread throughout the garden. So that's the reason why I got rid of a lot of them, because I'm like, we ain't got time to be having no diseases, you know what I'm saying, communicating, you know what I'm saying, epidemic, pandemics around here in the garden. No, that's defeating the purpose, okay? You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't trying to do none of that, okay? Yeah, so here we go. Now, we got our bell pepper plant right here. Actually, no, this is our jalapeno plant. Sorry. And we got some buds on there. Also, another one. All right. And we're waiting on our poblano peppers, but we got some nice little blooms on here. And also, we got us another chili pepper here. Now, the lemon balm, this started off from seed last year, and as you can see, the girl, she smells so good though, like licorice, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the taste of licorice, but she smells good, okay? And she's really good at, you know what I'm saying, being a good pollinator for the bees and all of that jazz, okay? Now here we go. Now, we got our ginger here that we got straight from Publix, okay? No, actually it's from Walmart, okay? The milkweed we got right there. And then this is lemongrass from seed. I did this earlier this spring here. Okay. And then we got the little okra, a couple of okra still trying to push through down there. Like, and then Miss Roselle here. We're gonna pluck these at the top here. Now these went to seed down here. I'm gonna get these off of here. I already plucked a couple of them, but these here at the top, since they're real good and fresh, and we got the nice bloom up there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and get her in the house, okay? But we definitely gonna grow us some more of this next year because I actually like it. You know what I'm saying? She cute, she tastes good. You know what I'm saying? She good for the body, okay? Yes. So we got our daisies and also our basil that some went to flower. Also, we got our, what is this, thyme down here? Yeah, lemon thyme. And then this is what's left after the hurricane, okay, of the Anaheim. But she's still producing a couple of them jokers. She got a little bit of that powdery stuff on there too, but we're gonna keep her. And I got a couple that I'm gonna plant to seed. That way we can have the seeds and we can go ahead and that right there. Remember the discounted marigolds? They all over the garden. Now our Swiss chard here, she just got water. It's been a little warm today. Well, not really warm. I'm just not feeling up to par. It's a little medium, so I'm kind of in between, you know what I'm saying? And then these are butterfly bush and stuff. I think I need to replant the butterfly bush. And I need to replant this because they're not doing too hot. The not lantana, but yeah, this lantana and the butterfly bush, they're not doing too hot in here. Okay. The ghost pepper, she's trying to stay around, but I think I'm gonna get rid of her. The mums is doing good. Also, the habanero pepper, she got stripped down during the hurricane too. So that's what's left of her, but we got another one over there. And then we got our oregano that's done went all out of control here, okay? And then remember the cayenne, Miss Cayenne, she got stripped down. She's still trying to make a comeback, you know what I'm saying? She's trying to make a whole little comeback. We're going to allow her to. We're going to allow her to, okay? So here we go. Over here where all the basil and everything. Now, I want y'all to remember, we did the pole beans. It's like our third time doing pole beans, but here we go again. Here we go again. I'm going to have to put these. I don't know, they done wrapped around here. It's okay. It's okay. As you can see, the basil is going strong. Now, we got our tomatoes here. Now, y'all remember we planted these a couple of weeks ago, and they already got blooms. And some of these already got tomatoes. Yes, baby. Yes. And so we got the basil here so it can be a nice companion plant to it all and all that. And then we got more tomatoes down here. Yes, and more tomatoes over here. So I'm just really excited, okay? So excited about the tomatoes. The tomatoes is doing what they need to be done, okay? And I decided to slip a little, you know what I'm saying, Merlin in there. Yeah, look at the tomatoes. They look good. Yeah, and then here we go. We got another one here. Yeah. Another tomato. We got some more tomatoes. There we go. Yeah. So I'm excited about the cherry tomatoes and everything that we got going on out here. Trying to get these pole beans to trellis up. But they doing what they want to do. The wind keep knocking them down. And that's that right there. Here we go. We got Miss Buttercup right here. And then also we got the raspberry vine. And so we need to go ahead and figure out. I went ahead and cut her back, but I left some shoots. So as you can see, the Prowler canes, well, the Flora canes is wanting to come on out. They wanting to come on out. All right, here we go. Down here we got the salvia on the other side of the tomatoes. All right, we got verbena down here, out of bloom. Cleoris is out of bloom as well. And then we also have lavender that's trying to push on through. And y'all remember the shallots, okay? And then remember that salad mix, okay? That salad mix. She done thrive, honey. She's thriving. And then I want y'all to see we got some bell peppers down here. Yeah. Some bell peppers, yes. So I'm excited. And then the onions, they struggling over here. There was them little sets or whatnot. They struggling, okay? The girls is really struggling, and we're going to have to figure out what's happening. Now, remember we tried to do the carrots. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't know, they got washed out with all the rain and all that. But a couple of them stayed put, and so here we go. So that's what we got at the carrots. We're going to have to plant out this other side over here. I just talked to Delvin about that, and we said we're going to go ahead and replant those. But here we go with the sugar cane, baby. Now, I want you all to know, I'm so proud of this here sugar cane, because y'all remember this was just, what? Some little seed stalk or whatnot had soaked in the water. And here we go today. We put in that sand. Look at her. She withstood Hurricane Milton. She wasn't playing. The girl wasn't playing. Okay? She was not to be had. Okay? Now we're going to do something with this one right here. I'm not quite so sure. I think I want to do like a nice little wildflower mix in here. But y'all remember them cucumbers that was infested with them squash bugs? Now some of them died off because of Hurricane Milton. But we had one that kept thriving, okay? We had one that kept thriving. Yeah, so here we go. Miss Merlin. Miss Merlin. She's still going over here. So yes, y'all remember we did that unscented, you know what I'm saying, Castile soap, and we went on here and got the girls off of there, the whole family reunion. And here we go today. We got us some more Emily. Okay. Yes. She doing alright. We got a big one off that other day. And Delvin just threw that one in that other day. Here we go, the Echinacea here. Miss Rubelia. She gotta get some blooms on her. Alright. So here we go. We got our miscellaneous over here. Now, let me go ahead and start down here. We got, y'all remember we planted this girl earlier, okay? A couple months ago. We got Miss RB Queen. Miss RB Queen, y'all remember she was on the discount. And look, she got a lot of new growth going on here. So I'm excited about the olive tree, okay? I'm excited about the olive tree. Now y'all remember that pineapple head that we threw? Now I think it's got 2 pups in here. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. Because as you can see, it's like 2 pups. 2 different pineapples. So we're going to see how this happens, okay? We're going to see what happens. Now over here, we got our strawberry bags. Now I've been trying to kind of lay these down and, you know, link these. I've been trying to. So we got our 2 strawberry patches here. So it's doing alright. We'll probably plant some more in the green stalk and see what happens from there, okay? We're probably gonna plant some more in there. Here we go. We got the salvia. And this is our echinacea that's from seed. So it's actually finally starting to, you know, push through a little bit. We got the zinnias there. We've been picking these carrots little by little, okay? And then we got Miss Crossandra right here. Now our mint is hung on over. And then we got the aloe vera here too. Now she done got real big. We've been taking a couple of these off, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then the pineapple. Yeah, remember she was on discount. And then these are the pineapples from Heads as well. So they are pushing through right here. And then here go another one of those discounted pineapples as well that they had over there at Ellie's. Okay? So yeah, we're gonna see what happens with these here pineapples. I'm interested to see if we're gonna get some pups and stuff in the future and go from there, okay? So let's go ahead and get up into this right here, okay? The fruit trees. So now here we go. We got our Dancy Tangerine. Yeah, some nice little tangerines. They're starting to get nice and orange for us. This little thing, this little joker, it's a dwarf, and she's putting out, okay? She's putting out. And then we got the pentas down here. So pretty. Nice little garnish for food. And then also we got our navel orange that we just planted in the other video. She's doing pretty good. Our ruby red grapefruit. And then Miss Barbados Cherry, she is just sprawled all the way out here. Okay? She had a little bit of disease on her after the hurricane, like a lot of the trees. But I've been trying to treat most of these with the copper fungicide over there. Okay? I've been trying to treat most of these. And I want you all to see that the soursop tree actually took a hit too with the black spots on it as well. So it's just now trying to regenerate after the hurricane. So as you can see, the whole tree was black. And so now what I realized with these soursop trees, it's kind of hard to kill them. It's kind of hard to really damage them because they come back really thriving and strong. So yeah, like I said, we got a lot of that when it flooded and all that back here, a lot of the plants took a hit because of the just debris and all that, you know what I'm saying, that was coming into the garden and settling in. And so some of the plants and trees got disease, and I'm gonna show you all in a second some of the other ones that took a hit as well. Okay. But y'all remember these double knockout roses, okay? This was discounting, okay? That's why I love going to the discount. Now here we go. We got our what? Our cherry tomatoes. They just what? The cherry tomatoes just in abundance here. So many blooms. Just look. Listen, I'm real proud about the tomatoes because y'all already know we done had our trials and tribulations on this here channel with the tomatoes. Okay? Yes. So here we go. We got our navel orange right here. And we got this for $20 over there at Home Depot. We also got some more milkweed growing. We got our guava tree. One of the good subscribers said that it's better to grow this in the ground. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We're going to try to keep her alive as much as possible, okay? Here we go. Here go the other double knockout rose bush. Definitely discounted as well. Now here we go, Miss Mullen, okay? Miss Mullen doing pretty good. Now I thought that this was supposed to be lavender, but I think this is more of a weed, so I'm not quite so sure. We're gonna see what happens, okay? Maybe a dandelion. He got some holy basil right here, okay? Nice little herb. Some cilantro. She done been chopped down. Even this one too. Yes, we've been hacking her away. Alright. And then here is our oregano here and some thyme. And we got some lemon balm right there. And then also the sage is doing really good. You gotta ward off what? Them spirits, okay? Ward off them spirits, okay? Yes. Alright, here we go. Blackberries. Now they is all wide and all out. Look at it. Look, they all the way over there. All the way over there. Because they add a cattle panel around here. Because the girls done bought up everything. The girls done brought up everything, okay? The cattle panel. Oh, Miss Blueberry. Now the blueberries, we got a couple of them on here. They ain't doing, remember, these jokers was struggling. But we got some new growth on here. Remember we had to prune these down? And so you can see they starting to thrive a little bit. These are the ones that we pruned down. So I'm excited about that. Now these are recently discounted. They need to be pruned so they can thrive like these girls over here. So I gotta prune these jokers back so they can get the same kind of effect. Okay? Alright, now here we go. We got more ginger over here. Alright. Child, the moms, they struggling. We need to cut the girls back because we ain't cut her back in enough time. But here go our tomatoes, okay? This is our lemon boy. So we got some tomatoes growing on here. And these all got tattered whenever the hurricane came. They was all split down and all that. So I'm just excited that these are thriving. That's kind of the reason why we got the other row over there. Now I want you all to see we got the purple onions down here too. In between. They smell so good. And then we got dill that's growing in between as well. And then we got more basil over here too. Now as you can see, we got us a nice little tomato right there that's growing on that one. And then this one too is doing well over here. So it's like some beefsteak, also lemon boy. We got some Bonnie's Best. We got Big Boy down here. Also, we got another beefsteak. And so overall, yeah, pretty good. Here's our key lime. Remember we got this. It was discounted too. She done grew all the way out. I'm excited about the new growth on her. And our black eyed peas here, they still holding on, holding strong. Been trying to take them off as I get them, okay? And then also here go our lemon tree right here. Okay. And then you got the leeks. So the leeks is finally coming up. Leeks is finally coming up. And then the fennel right there as well. Now y'all see the mothers over here. The mothers is over here. You know, the old jalapeno and the bell pepper, you know, they got stripped down with the hurricane. So that's hence the reason why we end up getting the other one. But as you can see, they still got a couple things growing on it. So we want to make sure that, you know, we kept them. But to be honest, I think I'm about to pull the girls, okay? I think to be honest, I think I'm about to pull on. Plus, on top of that, we're going to end up replacing these beds with some other raised beds, okay? And then, yes, here we go. That's our other beefsteak over here that's growing in the midst of everything. So, yeah, so we're going to go over here to the other raised beds. And let me tell you something. Some of these are doing really, really well, and then some of these are kind of struggling with. So I don't know what's going on. We did put the fish fertilizer and all that in there. So, yeah, I'm excited about that, but like I say, yeah, these radishes and some of these things should have been on up. But I've been having real problems with some root crops. So we're going to try to do a little bit better. Like I said, that's why we fertilize and all that. And see, can we get these girls to finally grow? We already know they've been struggling with the flooding and all that. So, benefit of the doubt, okay? So, yeah, we do got one of our black Spanish radishes that actually came up, you know what I'm saying? And it's actually drowning out the broccoli over here, okay? And our kale. And as you can see, some of these radishes hadn't even began to start forming. So it is what it is. I ain't really looking for those anyway, because I just want to see if we can grow them. But like I said, we got some more broccoli right there, and also another broccoli right here, and another kale right here as well, okay? So a little discounted palm. She's doing alright. And then here we go. We got our cabbage right here. And then we had some tomatoes that wanted to self-seed themselves over here up under the broccoli. And then we got another cabbage right there as well that's starting to head off. And then I decided to put some Brussels sprouts right here. They doing alright. But as you can see, the beets, let me tell you something. The beets, they definitely missed the beat, okay? The beets definitely missed the beat, okay? So yeah, so I want you all to get into this bed right now. Remember we had the butter crunch and everything. It ended up bolting because it has been getting up to like the 80s and all that, and so we end up taking it out. But yes, as you can see, some of the white icicle radishes, they still in there, but the broccolis is doing pretty good. Also, the cabbages is doing pretty good. Now these was planted later than those other ones, so that's why they look a little bit delayed, okay? They look a little bit delayed, okay? So yeah, but as you can see, the stuff ended up bolting on us, so we decided not to end up keeping that there. So we're gonna probably doing one of those salad mixes again, and yeah, go from there. I want you all to see, this is the stuff, the copper fungicide that I was using to help save the trees. Hold on, I almost forgot. Yes, let's go back over here. Oh, we ain't even done, okay? And I missed the girls, okay? Here we go. Let's talk about it. Here we go, Miss Tommy Atkins. Now, Miss Tommy Atkins, as you can see, she got some of the black spots on here, and she took a little hit after the hurricane. This is one of the trees that did. As you can see, she just now starting to get herself together. But I've been spraying this because this whole stalk was turning black. So I've been spraying the fungicide on it, and here we go. We got some new buds coming, And so I've been trying to spray this like once a week to keep the girl going. As you can see, she got the whole lean. She leaning and rocking, okay, from the hurricane. But my main thing is just trying to make sure she is healed. And so I've been spraying that on there like once a week. That way, all coating it real good and getting some of the old leaves off to make sure she all right. Here we go. We got our blanket flower down here. Remember, she was discounted struggle bus. Also, we got a bullbine right here. And then we got our lemon tree. Yes, our Myers lemon. Got some nice ones on here. Let me tell you, a couple of them fell during the hurricane. Delvin ended up making some bomb lemonade with it, okay? So, yeah, they popped, okay? Then here we go, Miss Leona, okay? We got Miss Leona. Miss Leona Avocado, she survived the hurricane. No real damage or anything to her. So I was excited about that right there. Okay? And then, like I say, Miss T plant, she be struggling, okay? Miss T, she is not the T, okay, right now. So we're going to have to figure out what's going on with the girl and see how we can get her better. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Here we go. I had to replant the citronella in a 20-gallon because she was struggling, but she's doing all right now. Now, I want you all to see these midnight snack grape tomatoes. They look really, really good. They're fruiting really, really well. Okay? And remember, this one got snapped off during the hurricane. And so we end up keeping the girl, and she is thriving. Now, here we go. We got our broccoli in our 10-gallon pots here, 2 of them, and they doing good. Of course, one is always going to be mother, and the other one's going to be daughter. So this one's mother, that one daughter. Same thing with the kale over here, mother, daughter, okay? But they look really, really good and healthy, okay? And then here goes our bed that we got on collards, okay? Them collards. I think this got sun scorch. I don't think that's nothing really eating it. But let's check. I think it's more so sun scorch because nothing else really affected. The broccoli here, we got our cilantro up under there. Okay, we got our cabbages here. And I don't know what this green bean seed, but I left it in here just because it's nitrogen. So I left it there. We got the broccoli there. More collards, okay? More collards. And then we got broccoli back there. And then we got our cabbage right there. Like I say, the worm composter has been doing really well. Been doing a really good job of trying to make sure we keep that thing filled up with some good stuff. If nothing else, some nice carbon material. And then I want you all to see what's going on over here, okay? So as you can see, we're going to end up putting this raised bed out here and also put another one right there. And I'm contemplating should we put one in between the Sylvester and the crepe myrtle right there. Not quite so sure I'm moving that palm tree over to the side, but we're going to see. The main thing is to try to maximize space because we want to make sure that we can be able to get as much as we can out here in the garden so we can be able to be more self-sufficient and start storing stuff more and everything like that right now, okay? So I want you to see this. I don't know, we're going to put this climbing rose bush here, but not quite so sure. Also, Miss Papaya, we've been trying to get her to fruit for a while. She ain't fruited yet. I don't know what's going on, but she got some new growth there, okay? And then Miss Moringa, she was stripped all the way down to the bone, and now she is coming back with a vengeance, okay? And then here we go, our fig trees over here. And then this fig tree, she died off, but now she got more blooms or sprouts coming out. So we're gonna see what happens with that girl right there. But I want you all to see, we already got this bed prepped. And we almost ready to go. Delvin has the irrigation already hooked up to all of these bags over here, as you can see back there, and we're just ready to hook it up over here. So that's why we got the tubing ready to go. We just got to set this whole bed up right here. Okay. Well, I want to thank you all, you know what I'm saying, for going on a nice little garden tour with me. You know, as you can see, it's a lot going on out here in this little backyard. We're going to get some out popping, okay? And yeah, I want you all to stay tuned to the channel. Just know that me and Delvin love you all, love you all. And if you have not, hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and we will talk to you all later. Bye.